Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters Crew Major Leaguer Shuffle Draft franchise here on Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2. Last episode started off with, if I remember correctly, it was a tough loss here against the Grapplers as we dropped that one 4-0 in the sim. We then won a game against the Heaters in the sim 6-0. Won a game against the Sawteeth in the sim 8-4. First game we played, we ended up dropping 7-4 as Danny Deals gave up too many home runs once again, costing him the victory. The next game we played, we ended up, this one we simmed, we won 12-0 against the Blowfish. And then in the final game we played last episode, we ended up winning 6-2 behind Durbin Holmes, ending the episode with a 4-2 record, which is our first episode where we were above 500 in the series. We're still below 500. We're still in 4th place in the division, but we're hanging in there. We've got a positive run differential now, so we're trying to build on this 2-game winning streak we're currently on. Today's episode, we are going to highlight this 2-game series against those damn Grass Eaters because they are the division leaders right now, and that would be a marquee matchup to watch. We've already played the Crocs this year, so we're going to send this one. Slip Vanderwink's going to go at it again against Jack McDowell. The exact same pitching matchup the first time around. Let's see if with us at home now, can we get the victory. All right, lineup set for that one. Let's go ahead and sim it. And we do rally, but we end up losing in 12 innings. So Vanderwink's not looking like a good signing right now. It's just not working out, it seems. But at least it was a 1-run loss, so it didn't wreck our run differential completely, but would have liked to have won that game, especially since the Crocs are in last place in their division. I would have liked to have won that one. Broboom wants a new face for their Hyper Cheese campaign. Who do you suggest? Well, we've been crapping on Ralph Blue and most of this year, and Bowler's been pretty good this season, and Blue doesn't play, so I think the most logical sense is to go for Bowler here. Increase his loyalty bit by bit. Go ahead and sim up to the next one here. Because Ralph Blue's not playing. He's just not. So I don't want to give them someone who's like not getting any playtime for us. Alright, so the Moose do lose again. So that's good for us. It means we stay in 4th place. Although the Hot Corners now have 11 wins. So they are steadily the top 3 are pulling away from us here in the league. As the Hot Corners beat the Wild Pigs, it appears. So the Herbisaurs now have sole possession of 1st place. And that's who we're taking on today. It's a battle of the aces here in Game 1. Danny Deals on the mound, 1-3 with a 9 ERA and a 1.84 whip. He is tense. And on the mound for the Herbisaurs' second-year pitcher, Rotonda Black. The Southpaw, former Grappler's ace, 2-1 with a 2.19 ERA and a 1.14 whip. She also has K Collector, but she is locked in. She's having a much better year than Danny is. Danny's Achilles heel this season, the home run ball. All right, so Says is here. We can afford this one in one more game for Munstar. We're not giving you injury prone. That's dumb. George's, we can wait a little bit on. It's only at 3%. We can definitely buy this and yet still have enough to get this one for Munstar. We'll just have to ignore this one for Say, unfortunately. And that's going to have to come down to it. Reverse Splitch is a better trait than Rally Starter, and there's a better chance to get it as opposed to the Rally Starter one. So we'll take this extra accuracy for Munstar every day of the week. But yeah, for right now, we're going to go one more game here, and then we're going to pick this one up for Bell. All right, lineup we use for the first game today. Leading off in center is locked-in Willie Wilson. Batting second baseman Willie Randolph. Batting third, locked-in right fielder Ellis Burks. Batting fourth, first baseman Mash Taters. Batting fifth, DHing today, George Bell. Batting sixth in left field, Ron Gant. Batting seventh, tenth at third base is Ron Say. Batting eighth is shortstop Carlton Starr. And batting ninth is the catcher, Rick Dempsey. Let's get it on. Looking at the Grass Eaters lineup, they've put their money into offense, it appears, specifically power hitting. Everything looks pretty good except their speed, which is almost non-existent. So these guys do not run particularly well. Looking at that lineup, that's a pretty good lineup, I'm not going to lie to you. So they still have Will Clark, they still have Phenomeno, Rodney Park is still on the team. They picked up Fred McGriff, I think, or they might have still had him. They've picked up Fred Bobbitt. They picked up Johnny Bench from the Sandcats. Oh, wow.
Welcome back to
Parque de Jardineros. We're on the road for this doubleheader. Let's get it on. Wilson, Randolph, and Burks do up first. Wilson hitting .231 in the air, locked in currently with first pitch Slayer hitting a homer on the air with 2 RBIs. That's his first homer in the series. He didn't homer at all last year, so good for him. Let's have a look at the numbers for Rotonda Black. 2-1 with a 2.19 ERA and a 1.14 WHIP. 8 runs given up, 6 earned in 4 starts. 24 2/3 innings pitched, averaging over 6 innings a start. 16 hits surrendered, 12 walks, 2 homers, 17 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 186. Those are fantastic numbers. My God, I'm jealous. We'll take a look at the rest of the Herbisaurs lineup when they come to bat here. Cutter at the knees, ripped up the middle on the first pitch, and Wilson has a base hit to start the game. There you go, Willie. Way to get it on. Get it on.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 30, Willie Randolph.
Willie Randolph up next, second baseman, hitting .317 with 7 RBIs on the year. Contact versus lefty is active here. Two-seamer in there at the letters, 0-1. Fastball down, fouled off, 0-2. Pick off to first, back safely is Randolph. Or Wilson. Fastball down and then line to left center field. That is going to get down in front of Johnny Damon. Going for third is Wilson. He will get there safely as the throw came to second. Runners at the corners, none down for Ellis Burks. Right fielder locked in with the RBI chance, hitting .263. Up to 4 homers now in the season and 16 RBIs as Ellis continues to hit well. Curveball taken just below the knees. Ball 1, good eye. Fastball chased it out of the zone, 1-1. Fastball down and then ripped to left field. That is a base hit, and Burks will drive in Wilson as he'll score. It is 1-0 Freebooters. 3 hits to start the game here for the Freebooters as we look to keep it going for Mashed Taters. First baseman has cooled off considerably in the recent games. He's down to neutral mojo now, hitting only .318 with 8 homers and 18 RBIs. Curveball caught the knees there, 0-1. Slider away, hit by Taters to left field, but it's going to go right at the left fielder. Making the catch is Tig Tantrum, 1 down. Next up going to be George Bell, the DH, hitting .296 with a homer, 2 RBIs on the season. Fastball down and then jammed him to right field. That is going to get into the glove of Jesse Barfield for the second out as it hung up just enough. 2 down, 2 on for Ron Gant, the left fielder, hitting .311 on the air. We got another homer. He's up to 4 now on the year with 5 RBIs. Fastball up, crushed to center field, hit pretty well by Gant, but he got under it. Damon is calling for it. Right in front of the batter's eye, he'll put it away to end the inning. 1 run in, though, on the single by Ellis Burks. 1-0 to the bottom of the first. Park, Clark, and Phenomeno do up against Danny Deals. Rodney Park leading off, shortstop's locked in, hitting a .175 on the year with a homer and 4 RBIs. We let go of Park last season at the end of the playoffs. He decided to sign with the Herbisaurs in free agency. Danny Deals 1-3 on the year with a 9 ERA and a 184 WHIP. 19 earned runs given up in 19 innings, 1 run an inning. 30 hits surrendered, 8 homers, 2 hit batsmen, 5 walks, 1 wild pitch, 20 strikeouts, and a batting average against .357. Not a great year for Danny at all. The home run balls keep biting him in the ass. Lineup for the Herbisaurs after Park is first baseman Will Clark, returning from last year's team. Third baseman Norm Phenomena, the two-way player, returns from last year's squad as well, playing a little hurt. Batting fourth is the DH, Fred McGriff. I believe he returns from last year's club as well. Batting fifth is second baseman Fred Bobbitt, who they picked up. Batting sixth, catcher Johnny Bench, who they signed from the Sandcats in free agency. Batting seventh, returning from last year's team, is center fielder Johnny Damon. He's tense. Batting eighth, right fielder Jesse Barfield, who they picked up. And batting ninth is left fielder Tig Tantrum, who is also injured. On the other side, on the bench, they have Huffley Buffler, who is the normal second baseman from last year's team. He's tense. Ernie Banks returns from last year's squad as well. Troy Glaus, who they picked up in free agency, and Clever Buff as well. Looking at the rotation, they have Yolanda Cooper, who we should see next game, Fabio Fabulo, and Alberto Roberto. Bullpen, they have Joanna Heater, Ryder McBride, Sign Blinder, Horace Heimlich, and Phil Flusterer. Let's go. Four-seamer up and in. Park rips it foul back into the backstop, 0-1. Work ball away is grounded to second, right at Randolph. Willie makes the play. 1 down. Next up, Will Clark, the first baseman, hitting .281 with a homer. 4 RBIs on the season. Cut up and away. Check swing, strike called on the outer corner, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Line to right center. That is down for a base hit as Clark gets on with a 1-out knock. Gives the Herbisaurs their first base run of the day, and that'll bring up third baseman Norm Phenomeno, hitting .232 with a homer and 8 RBIs. For about the knees on the first pitch, just low, ball 1. Good take by Norm. We're seeing with the knees, blew it by him, 1-1. Cut up and in, taken high, 2-1. Hook well down and in, ripped foul, back into the backstop, 2-2. Okay, collector active for Danny. There's him ripping away. Outside, good hold from Norm, full count. Ball down and away. Grounded to short. Star over. Flips the second one. Randolph on to first. Double play. You love to see it. That ends the inning. To the second. It's 1-0. Bottom of the lineup up for the Freebooters. Say Star and Dempsey. Here's Ron Say leading off. Third baseman is tense right now. Hitting .250 with a homer. 2 RBIs. Bit of a slump here for him as he takes a slider on the outside corner. 0-1. Heater up and in is chased, hit back up the middle, behind the bag, park there, fires to first, just laid, infield single for Say as he put it right where it needed to be. He's on to lead off, here's Star. Shortstop with first pitch Slayer active, hitting .317 with a homer and 7 RBIs on the year for Carlton. For about the knees, ripped down the left field line, but out in front of it, 0-1. Checked outside on the slider, good take by Carlton, 1-1. Way outside on the pitch out. They're worried about a hit and run. 2-1. Slider up and in. Pulled foul by Carlton. Out of play. 2-2. Okay, collector active here for Black. Heater up. Hit up the middle. Base hit past the diving park into center. First 2 batters reach again against Black here in the inning. Let's see what happens here. Catcher Rick Dempsey up next. The Sheriff hitting .312 on the year with 1 RBI. High pitch is active. Looking to drive in some runs. Keep the inning going. Fastball up and in, hit back up the middle, base hit for Dempsey into center. We're going to go ahead and send the lead runner, Say, coming around third. Here's the throw from Damon. It's a slow one, and it is late. It's an RBI double for Dempsey, 2-0 Freebooters. Once again, first 3 batters reach. Willie Wilson up next. He singled and scored a run in the first inning. He's locked in. Infield in, trying to keep the runs from scoring. Fastball at the knees, roped to short, right at Rodney Park, who leaps to take it out of the air. 1 down. Willie Randolph up next. He singled his first time up. 1 for 1 today. Contact versus lefty still active here against Black. Cutter middle of the plate. Turned on by Randolph. Into the gap it goes, and that is going to split him, and that's going to be a triple for Randolph as that goes to the deepest part of the park. Already on his way around second. The throw's just getting to the cutoff man. It is a 2-run triple for Willie. It is 4-0 Freebooters. And here's Burks. He singled home a run in the first inning. He's on fire now. Let's see if he can bring home Randolph. Infield in again here for the Herbisaurs. Fastball taken low from Black. Ball 1 as she's tense. Fastball up and in. Jammed him into right center field it goes. And Burks is going to have extra bases as well as Sprinter activates. He's already around first. Randolph scores. It's 5-0. And Burks is already on his way to third. He might get an inside the park home run. It's bobbled. Here comes the throw from Rodney. And he's out at the plate. The RBI triple, though, for Willie Ellis Burks is, you know what, I said, you know what, let's go for it. It'd be funny if he got it. I saw the bobble, I went for it, man. 5-0 now, Freebooters lead. Here's Taters, base is empty, 2 down. Slider taken in there at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Taters flat to left field his first time up. Fastball up and away, rocketed to left center field. That would have scored Burks if he had stayed at third, but it is what it is. It will be extra bases for Taters. He'll be in with a double. Just keep the merry-go-round a-rolling, boys. George Bell up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to right field his first time up. Fastball middle plate. Crushed by George Bell. He got all of that one, folks. That's in the batter's eye. Cannonball coming at you there as it lands in the green. George Bell hits his first homer of the season, I believe. His second, actually. But it's 7-0 Freebooters as we break it open early off Rotunda. Ron Gann up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to the warning track in center his first time up as Black is now rattled. She started this day locked in. Heater up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball down the ways line to second right at Bobbitt, and that will end the inning. But the Freebooters put up a 6th spot in the inning as we almost damn near bat around. We sent 9 men to the plate that inning. Bottom 2 with 7-0. McGriff, Bobbitt, and Bench threw up. Deals, you've got a big lead. Don't blow it, please. this keeps up and we still have this massive lead after 5, I'll probably just sim and then jump into game 2, because I did promise you guys 2 games today, and I only have about 45 minutes before I got to go to work. So McGriff leading off, the DH, power versus righty active. The Crime Dog hitting 282, 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. Four-seamer down and in is taken low from Danny Deals, ball 1. Cutter down at the knees, fouled off by Fred, out of play, 1-1. Forkball down and away, chased it in the dirt, 1-2. K Collector active, curveball down and in, chased it in the dirt, strike 3. First punch out for Danny Deals, 1 down. Fred Bobbitt up next, hitless on the year for the second baseman, getting to start over Heffley Buffler today, who is tense. So we should see Buffler in game 2. Cutter down and away in the first pitch, hitting the hole. That's a base hit in the left field, and that is Bobbitt's first hit of the season. He's on with 1 down in the second. Johnny Bench is up next, the former Sandcats catcher, got signed in free agency by the Grass Eaters. 180 average on the year with 4 homers, 10 RBIs, continuing to struggle at the plate average-wise, but he is still chipping in his fair amount of home runs, which is what they pay him to do, and also to be a very good catcher behind the plate. He's a great fielder. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch, chopped the short, Star is there, flips the second 1, Randolph the first, double play, you love to see it. To the third, it's 7-0, Say, Star, and Dempsey do up. Here's Say, 1-for-1 with the single today as he's ready to rock it against Black again. Started last inning with that single and then scored as that slider's low, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, rocketed to short. That's another base hit for Ron Say. He's 2 for 2. This time it's a conventional single as it gets through the infield. He's 2 for 2 today, and here's Carlton Starr, who singled his first time up as well. He's 1 for 1. Fastball up in the first pitch, turned on by Carlton, but he pulls it out in front of it, foul, out of play, 0-1. Heater down in the dirt, off the catcher's glove, and Say's going to advance to second. His bench couldn't handle that one. Say in safely, he's in scoring position now, still nobody out, 1-1 count to Star. Heater at the knees, dumped to second, over the leaping Bobbitt's glove, that's a base hit, and we had to freeze on that one, so we'll only get the third. Runners at the corners, none down, and that'll bring up Rick Dempsey, the catcher. Sheriff doubled home run his first time up and then scored later in the inning as well. Let's see what he does here. Will they continue to challenge him up in the zone? That curveball's way outside, nowhere near the zone, ball 1. Checked outside, good hold by Dempsey, 2-0. Fastball up in the middle of the zone, line to left field. Right at Tantrum, who makes the catch, tagging his Say. He will score easily on the sac fly. Second RBI today for Dempsey. It's 8-0. Wilson lined out to short with the bases loaded last time up. He's 1 for 2. Still locked in, though. He singled and scored a run earlier in the day. First pitch Slayer still active. Heater down, bloop to short. That's down for Park, but he'll get the out at second as the runner froze. 2 down on the fielder's choice. Here's Randolph. Tripled home 2 last time up. He's 2 for 2 today. Locked in as well now. Curveball hangs on the first pitch, line to second, leaping is Bobbitt, and this time he does make the catch to end the inning. But 1 run in on the sac fly by Dempsey, 8-0 to the bottom of the third. Damon, Barfield, and Tantrum do up against Danny Deals, who's only at 16 pitches through 2 innings. Johnny Damon up, center fielder is tense, hitting a $186 with a homer, 2 RBIs on the year. First pitch curveball away is hit up the middle to short, diving a Star out of his reach, that's a base hit. Speedy Damon will be on here. He'll lead off the third inning. And that'll bring up Jesse Barfield, the right fielder, hitting .339 with 3 homers and 10 RBIs on the year. A very good year for Barfield so far today. Former Yankees outfielder in real life. Receiver down and in is turned on and ripped foul, out of play, 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Check swing strike called on the corner. 0-2. Deals ahead. Cutter up and away. Chased and fouled off over the screen. 0-2. Forkball down and in. Chop to second. This could be 2. Randolph in. Flips to second. 1. Star to first. Double play. You love to see it. Third straight one with a double play here to start the game for us. Here's Tantrum. Left fielder hitting .205 with 4 RBIs on the year. He's the only left fielder on the roster, unfortunately, so he has to keep playing despite being really, really hurt. Slash tired. I don't know what the situation was leading up to the injury. But he does have Mind Gamer active, which does take down Deals' accuracy a notch. Cutter up and away, caught the letters, 0-1. Deals his back to neutral mojo for the first time in a while. Forkball down and away, low, 1-1. He did start the day tense. Curveball down and in, ripped foul, out of play, 1-2. Curveball down and away, chased, grounded back to Deals. Danny Fields fires the first, that ends the inning. Third straight inning with a double play to start the game for the Grass Eaters. To the fourth, it's 8-0. Burks, Taters, and Bell do up. Ellis Burks up. He tripled home a run last time up. He also singled home a run. He was thrown out trying to make it an inside the park home run. Let's see if we can do it this time. 2 for 2 today. Curveball just outside from Black. Ball 1 as she's up to tense mojo. Fastball middle of the plate. Ooh, Burks was ready, but out in front of it. 1-1. Fastball down and in. Jammed him to center. That is down for a base hit, though, as he just floats it out there. Third hit for Ellis today. He's 3 for 3, keeping his on-fire mojo going. Mash Taters is up next, 1 for 2 with a double last time up. He also scored a run. Heater up, taken high, ball 1. Cutter up and in, that's inside, 2-0. Fastball middle of the plate, turned on by Taters to right center field. She hung it, and it is gone. Cannonball coming at you there in the Herbisaurs bullpen. Mash Taters extends his team leading home run total to 9 now. As it is his first homer today, it is 10-0 Freebooters. We've cracked double digits. George Bell up next, 1 for 2. 2-run homer last time up for George, his second homer of the year. Black back down to rattled mojo as she's just not having a great day. Heater outside misses, ball 1. This is a day you would much rather forget. Outside heater misses, 2-0 to Bell. Fastball put in, turned on by George, into the gap it goes, deep part of the park in left center, down in front of the Freebooters bullpen. Extra bases for Bell, he's already at second, he'll be in with a double. Still nobody out in the inning, that's 3 straight hits once again. Here's Ron Gant, 0 for 2 today, he has flown out twice. Or no, he lined out to second last time up, he's also flown out to center field. Heater up and in, line to short on the first pitch, right at Rodney Park for the first out. Ron Say up next, he has singled twice, 2 for 2 today. He's also scored twice as well. Heater down and in is low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, turned on by Say into the gap, left center field. That is going to hit off the wall in front of the Freebooters bullpen, and that is going to be extra bases. Say in with a double, he brings home Bell. It is 11-0. And it's only the 4th inning. There's Carlton Starr, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. First pitch Slayer active for him. Fastball up, line at the middle. That is down. Park throws to third. He'll get Say out, as Say thought he could beat it. 2 down. Runner at first on the fielder's choice for Dempsey. Sack fly last time up for Rick, sending home 1. He's also doubled home 1 as well. 1 for 1 today. 2 down. Runner at first is Starr. Fastball up, line to center field by Dempsey, but right at Johnny Damon, and that'll end the inning. Still, 3 runs in the inning, a 2-run homer from Mash Taters, and another RBI double from Say, 11-0 to the bottom of the 4th. Park, Clark, and Phenomenal top the lineup up for the Herbisaurs, as Danny Deals has faced the minimum so far through 3. Here's Rodney Park, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second base his first time up. Forcing him down in the way, fouled off late, out of play, 0-1. Cutter up and in. Strike called, 0-2. Got the corner there. Ball down and in. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Second punch out for Danny Deals, 2 down. Here's Will Clark, 1 for 1 with a single in the first inning, and then he was erased on a double play ground out. Forkball down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called at the knees, 0-1. Forcing up and away. Line to third over the diving Say's glove, base hit. Second hit for Will Clark today. He's 2 for 2. Now he's locked in because he has volatile. Norm Phenomenal next. He's tense. Grounded into double play his first time up. 0 for 1 today. Cutter down and in. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Curveball down and away. Check swing low. 1-1. Working up and in. Fouled off into the screen. 1-2. Cutter down and in. Inside. 2-2. Curveball down and away. Pulled the first. Diving Taters out of his reach. Foul ball. 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Whiff through it, strike 3. Second punch out of the inning for Deals, his third today. Here's McGriff, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Alvarez, right-hander, still active for the Crime Dog. Four-seamer middle in, strike called, 0-1. Forkball down and away, chased outside, 0-2. Four-seamer down and away, swung through it, strike 3. Deals strikes out the side after giving up a base hit. 4 punch-outs on the day for Danny. To the 5th, it's 11-0. Wilson, Randolph, and Burks due up. This will probably be the last inning here, folks. We're already up 11-0. If it stays this way, we'll just move into game 2 because I don't think the Grass Eaters are going to put up much of a fight the rest of this one. Here's Willie Wilson, 1 for 3 with a single, locked in. First pitch Slayer still active. Reached on a fielder's choice last time up as he lines the first pitch back up the middle, base hit. 2 for 4 day for Willie. He's on to lead off. Here's Randolph, 2 for 3 today, a 2-run triple and a single. Lined out to second last time up. Slider down and then is low and inside. Ball 1. Heater down is dumped down the right field line. That is going to hang up for Barfield. Oh, he doesn't get there. That means Wilson's going to be out at second. He let it drop. Smart play. 1 down on the fielder's choice. Here's Burks, 3 for 3, 2 singles. 1 drove in a run. He also has a RBI triple as well. Fastball up and in, ripped hard past the diving park into left center field. Extra bases for Burks. Coming to third is Randolph. He's going to be sent around. Digging for third is Burks. Going for his second triple. He's going to get it. He's 4 for 4 today. 12-0 Freebooters. Nash Tater's up next, 2 for 3 today. He's hit a 2-run homer last time up and doubled. And that'll finally do it for Rotonda Black as she is pulled after 4 1/3 innings, giving up 12 earned runs on 18 hits, no walks, no strikeouts, and the runner at third is her responsibility. Coming out of the bullpen is Joanna Heater. Heater on the season. 2-1 with a 2.45 ERA and a 1.18 WHIP. 3 earned runs given up in 8 appearances with 2 saves. 11 innings pitched, 10 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 12 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 238. She is the second most used reliever out of the bullpen here for the Herbisaurs this season, behind Ryder McBride. Here we go. Heater versus Taters. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball inside, whiffed on it late, 1-1. Heater did lose her Wild Thing trade. She still has her elite fastball trait, 1-1. Heater up and in is popped the shallow center. Damon racing in. Makes a catch for the second out. Tagging is Burks. Noodle arm activates, and that's an automatic sac fly. 13-0 Freebooters. 2 down. Here's Bell. 2 for 3 today. Doubled last time up, and he's hit a 2-run homer. Curveball away. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball down and in is fouled back. 0-2 to George. Heater up and in, pulled on the ground, a short diving off the glove of Park. That's a single for Bell. He's now a triple shy of the cycle. Warner on first, 2 down for Gant. 0 for 3 today, lined out to short last time up. He's also flown out and grounded out. Fastball up and in, jammed him up and in. That's down in front of the sliding Barfield for a base hit. Bell digging for third. He'll get in safely on the single. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Say. RBI double last time up. He's also singled twice today. 3 for 3 day for Ron. Heater up down the right field line. Will that stay fair? Yes, it will. That's going to be extra bases for Say into the corner. Coming around third is the second runner. Say digging for third. Clark's throw comes home. It's late. 2 RBI triple for Ron Say. He's now a homer shy of the cycle. 15-0 Freebooters. Here's Carlton Starr. 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Curveball up and in is chased out of the zone. Popped up over at first. Foul. 0-1. Fastball down, dumped to right center, another base hit, and that's 16-0 Freebooters as Say scores. First RBI today for Starr. Here's Dempsey, flew out the center last time up. He's doubled home run and hit a sac fly, driving in a run as well. 1 for 2 today. Out in front of the changeup at the letters, 0-1. Fastball up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Curveball outside, 1-2 to Dempsey. Heater up is chased, line softly to second. Bobbitt makes the catch to end the inning. But 5 runs come in for the Freebooters, 16-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Bobbitt, Bench, and Damon due up against Deals. There's Bobbitt, 1 for 1 with a single today. Four-seamer away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Cutter up and in. Popped up shallow left field. Star racing out. Lays out forward. Makes the nice catch. Good job, Carlton. 1 down. Next up is Ben. Show for 1 today. Hitting to a double play his first time up. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Forkball down and away. Grounded to first. Right at Taters. He'll take it himself. 2 down. Deal's locked in. Here's Damon. 1 for 1 with a single. Then he was erased on a double play. Cutter up, hit well to center. Back is Wilson to the warning track. Makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Danny Deals. And after 5, it is 16-0. We are going to sim the rest of this game as it is pretty much in our hands. We're going to move into game 2 after this. So let's go ahead and sim the rest of this one here. All right, guys, you got the rest of this. We've beaten the piss out of them. I think we should move on to game 2. We don't want to waste too much time here, although that was very enjoyable because, as we all know, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the channel, I do not like the grass eaters. They always seem to give a lot of pain and suffering to me, so it's nice to dish it back every once in a while. And we pile on 4 more. We end up winning 20-0. Nice. And we absolutely destroy the Herbisaurs' run differential as well. They go from 1st to 3rd after that loss. Next game we have is against them, so there are a couple games to sim. No manager moments. Only 1 roster move to report after that, a game against the Crocs. Hannah Hogsman was picked up by the Blowfish. They replaced Tusker Fuss in their rotation. And the Blowfish, of course, are in last place right now. I believe they are currently, 3-13. They are not doing well. They already have a negative 69 run differential. Nice. Yeah, their season's basically over at this point, unfortunately. All right, let's sim up to the next one here. Speaking of those Blowfish, they're taking on the Sandcats. Who wins? Ah, the Blowfish. Good for them. They got to win. Pigs win. Hot Corners lose. That's good for us. All right. Well, we win this game here against the Herbisaurs. We're back to 500. Pitching matchup scheduled. On the mound is Don Sutton, though a 2-1 with a 3.32 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP. Haven't pitched with him personally since the first start of the season he had, which we won. So we'll see how it goes. On the mound for the Herbisaurs is Yolanda Cooper. They're 2-0 with a 2.35 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP. Both pitchers having a solid season so far. I like that. Should be a good matchup. Player development. Now, we can afford this one for Munstar. This one for Bell is over 10%, so I'm going to pick this up now just to avoid losing this because it's a cheap upgrade that we can use right now, and it really helps out in the long run. So, 2 arm to 66, 1 power to 67. Bell does not get the bonus 2 arm, but that is fine. It's a little upgrade, but every little upgrade helps, especially for a 20-year-old who's still growing. And we'll be able to get afford this one next time. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get this one for Say, which is fine, but I made my choice for sticking with it. All right, so let's set the lineup for Game 2 here against the Grass Eaters. Leading off is Randolph at second. Then it's locked in Carlton Starr at short. Bell will DH. He's up to the 3 slot here in the lineup. Burke's down to the cleanup role on fire and right. Taters at first, batting 5th. Say batting 6th at 3rd. Gant in left, batting 7th. Wilson batting 8th at center. And batting 9th is catcher Tough Lift. Let's get it on. Looking at the lineup for the Herbisaurs, leading off is Clark. He's playing left field, which he doesn't know how to play, so that's going to be fun. Then it's third baseman Norm Phenomeno, who's tense. First baseman Ernie Banks is in the lineup today. Batting 4th, DHing Fred McGriff. Batting 5th, back in the lineup, second baseman Huffley Buffler. Batting 6th, center fielder Johnny Damon. Batting 7th, shortstop Rodney Park. Batting 8th, catcher Johnny Bench. Batting 9th is right fielder Jesse Barfield. Let's see if this matchup is a little bit more competitive than the first one. If not, I don't mind. Randolph, Starr, and Bell ready to go here against Koopa. Randolph leading off, 319 average, 9 RBIs on the season as he tripled home 2 in the first game, the episode today. Let's have a look at Cooper, 2-0, 2.35 ERA and a 109 whip, 7 runs given up, 6 earned in 4 starts, 23 innings pitched, 17 hits surrendered, 2 homers, 8 walks, and 29 strikeouts to lead the team. Batting average against right now is the lowest in the starting rotation at 198. Black's was lowest coming into yesterday, and then she got roughed up. So, yeah. We shot her ERA up to 5.90. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. But not really. It felt good. Let's get it on. Falls behind and consistent active for Cooper here, so the first pitch is wild. After that, she settles down in the at-bat. Changeup does catch the inside corner. We're underway, 0-1. Slider inside, rip to third, 1 hopper. Phenomenal makes the play, 1 down. Next up is shortstop Carlton Starr. He's locked in, hitting .348 with a homer. 9 RBIs on the year. First pitch Slayer still active for Carlton. Heater up, changeup up, taken high, ball 1. Cutter middle in, rip to right field. That's easy catch out there for Barfield, 2 down. Base is empty for George Bell, the DH, who homered in game 1 and also doubled it twice. Hitting .364 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs. He actually singled as well, so he was a triple shy of the cycle. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball way outside, good take, 2-0. I went cross-eyed there for a second, Jesus Christ. That's a strike up and in on the cutter, 2-1. Fastball up, popped it up, shallow left center, out for it the shortstop. Therefore it is Park, and that is a 1-2-3 first inning for Yolanda Cooper. Much better start for the Herbisaurs here. Bottom 1 at 0-0. Clark, Phenomenal, and Banks threw up. Against Don Sutton, making his 5th start of the year. Clark in left field today, which he doesn't know how to play. He's only a first baseman, hitting .311 with a homer, 4 RBIs. He's out there because they need to get Tig Tantrum off the field. He's injured still. Sutton on the year, 2-1, 3.32 ERA and a 1.15 whip. 8 earned runs given up in 4 starts, 21 and 2/3 innings. He's averaging, what is that? Just over 5 innings to start. 21 hits surrendered, 2 homers, 4 walks, 16 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .247. He's then our 2nd most consistent starter this year. The other one, of course, being Durbin Holmes, whose ERA is still under 2. Let's see how Sutton fares against the Herbisaurs. Heater down and in is inside. Ball 1 to Clark. Clark went 2 for 2 in the first game. Before we left, he had 2 singles. Curveball down and away. Check low. 2-0. 2-seamer high. 3-0. Clark ahead. And that's 4-pitch walk to start the day. Something Danny Deals didn't do in the first game. Here's Phenomenal. Tense. .220 average. 1 homer. 8 RBIs on the year. Screwball down on the first pitch, in there at the knees, 0-1. 2-seamer down and in, chased it low out of the zone, 0-2. 4-seamer up and away, high, 1-2, just outside. Slider down and in. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Good breaking pitch from Sutton, 1 down. Next up is Ernie Banks, first baseman, hitting .218 with 3 homers, 12 RBIs on the year. Power plus righty active here. Banks is in the lineup today. He did not play in game 1. He was tense. Curveball down and in, taken low. Ball 1. 4-seamer down and away, low, 2-0. 2-seamer up and away, skied to right center field. Wilson going over. Puts it away in the gap for the 2nd out on the easy fly ball. Clark hanging on there at first base. Now to bring up Fred McGriff, the crime dog. DH hitting in the 4 slot today, hitting .256. 2 homers, 5 RBIs, and powerless right-hander still active. 4-seamer up and in the first pitch from Sutton. Fouled back over the screen, 0-1. Screwball down and in is taken low. Good eye, 1-1. Slider up and away. That's grounded hard to third. Say dives, knocks it down in front of him. Picks it up and fires. That's an infield single for McGriff. 2 down, 1 down for Huffley Buffler, the 2nd baseman. He sat out game 1 because he was tense as well. Hitting .267, 1 homer, 6 RBIs. First pitch curveball away to Buffler is roped to center field. Wilson racing in, makes the catch on the liner, and that ends the inning. Scoreless through 1 to the 2nd. Burks, Taters, and Say do up. Burks leading off, right fielder on fire. He finished a homer shy of the cycle in game 1. Or no, he had 2 triples and a single. 2 singles. Hitting .328, 5 homers, 21 RBIs on the year. He's on fire. Fastball up and away, pulled out of play from Ellis, 0-1 out front. Fastball up and away, rocketed by Burks to center field, hit pretty well, but that's going to die at the warning track for Damon, 1 down. Nash Tater's up next. First baseman did homer in game 1. He's hitting .324, 9 homers, 21 RBIs on the year. Cutter right down the middle for a strike. Go on. Slider down in the way, rope to short, leaping his Park to rob him of a hit, 2 down. Base empty for Ron Say, the third baseman. Hitting .326 with a homer, 6 RBIs. Say was a home run shy of the cycle in game 1. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider down and then roped hard on the ground to short. Park picks it cleanly, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. 6 up, 6 down for Cooper to start the day. Bottoms 2, Damon, Park, and bench due up. Here's Johnny Damon, 194 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the year. You see him ripping away in the first pitch, fouled off late, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in, popped up foul. That is going to get out of play, 0-2. Ball down in the way, chopped in front of the plate. Lift fields it, but it's foul, 0-2. Screwball down and in, grounded to second, slow roller. Randolph is there, makes the play, 1 down. Here's Rodney Park, the shortstop, hitting .182, 1 homer, 4 RBIs in the year. Bunter is active here. Slider put in on the first pitch, inside, ball 1. Four-seamer middle away, strike called on the corner, 1-1. Curveball down and in, ripped foul, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away, fouled off, out of play, 1-2 still. Slider pin in, fouled off, out of play, over the screen, 1-2. Curveball down in the way, pulled up the first base line, just foul, still 1-2. Four-seamer middle in, blew it by him, strike 3, it fooled him. Second punch out for Sutton, 2 down. Here's Johnny Bench, catcher, hitting .170 on the year with 4 homers, 10 RBIs, and he is 10s currently. Screwball up and in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away, grounded to short off the end of the bat. Star races in, makes the play to first. 1-2-3 inning here for Don Sutton in the second. To the third, it's scoreless still. Gant, Wilson, and Lift due up. Here's Ron Gant, the left fielder. He had 1 hit in the first game before we left, hitting .314 with 4 homers, 5 RBIs. Cooper already locked in after 6 up and 6 down to start her day. Cutter caught the outside corner, 0-1. Change up and away, ripped foul by Gant out in front of it, 0-2. Fastball down in the way is late, fouled off by Gant, but he stays alive, 0-2. Slider down and then turned on by Ron. Got some lift on it, left center field. That's got some wheels. And cannonball coming at you there as it lands behind the Freebooters bullpen. First homer of the episode for Ron Gant, his 5th of the season. Continuing his trend of only hitting solo home runs, basically. 5th homer of the year for Gant. It's 1-0. Here's Wilson, center fielder, batting the 8th slot today with first pitch Slayer, hitting .237. 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the year. Cooper down the neutral mojo after the dinger. Heater away on the first pitch, popped into shallow right. That is going to get into the diving glove of Huffley Buffalo. Nice play by the second baseman. 1 down for Tough Lift, the catcher, who was resting game 1. Hitting .262 with 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. Slider hangs on the first pitch, crushed to center field, and Lift got all that one into the batter's eye. Cannonball coming at you there. Second homer of the inning for the Freebooters. First of the episode for Tough Lift. 3rd of the year for him, and it is quickly 2-0 as that was just a ka-chunk. Willie Randolph up next. Second baseman has contact for his lefty active, 0 for 1 today. Fastball up in the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Cutter at the knees, line to short, over the diving Parks glove, base hit into left center. Randolph on here with 1 down in the 3rd. Good speed over at first base, but Bench has a good arm. Remember that. Here's Carlton Starr, 0 for 1 today. Fastball at the knees, turned on by Starr, hit pretty well, right field, into the corner. That is at the wall, and cannonball coming at you just out of the reach of the leaping Barfield's glove and right. third homer of the inning for the Freebooters, second of the year for Carlton Stars. He put it in the first row, 4-0 Freebooters. George Bell up next. He's 0 for 1 today as Cooper now tense. She started the inning locked in. Change it down and in, ripped foul out of play, 0-1. He wants to join the club here as well. Fastball down and in, slow roller to second. Buffler backhands, makes the play, 2 down. Base is empty for Ellis Burks. He's 0 for 1. Down to locked in Mojo. Fastball down and away outside. Ball 1. Slider up and away is outside. 2-0 to Burks. Slider up and away. Crushed by Burks. Right field. He goes with it. Hits it pretty well. Back to the fence. Leaping. Cannonball coming at you. 4th home run of the inning. Ellis Burks joins the home run parade. It is 5-0 Freebooters. 6th of the year for Ellis. Here's Taters, 0 for 1 today.
Number 24, Mash Taters.
Change up and away, strike called, 0-1. Good pitch from Cooper to get ahead. Fastball up and in, turned on by Taters, hit well to right center field. Heading to the bullpen of the Herbisaurs. Cannonball coming at you, it's in the bullpen. 5th home run of the inning, back-to-back jacks for the Freebooters. It is 6-0 Freebooters. 10th of the year for Taters. He's already cracked double digits. We're not even a third of the way through the season yet. Here's Ron Say. He's 0 for 1 today. Change up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Cutter middle of the plate. Ripped to left center field. That is going to hang up, though, for Clark to finally end the inning. But 6 runs in the inning for the Freebooters on 5 home runs. Give us the lead. Bottom 3, Barfield, Clark, and Fenomeno due up against Sutton. God, that is awesome. Here's Barfield in the 9 slot today. Right fielder hitting .323, 3 homers, 10 RBIs on the year as Sutton is locked in after 2 scoreless innings. Screwball away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Screwball middle in. That's grounded to short. Star to his left. Cuts it off. Fires. 1 down. Next up is Will Clark, who walked his first time up, so no official at bat yet for Will today. But every time I've faced him in the episode, which has been 3 times, he's gotten on base every single time. He singled twice in the first game and walked this time. Heater down and in, grounded up the middle, and there's another hit for Will Clark, his 3rd of the episode. First today, he's 1 for 1. Here's Fenomeno, 0 for 1 today, intense. He struck out looking his first time up. Slider away on the first pitch, check swing strike called. 0-1 as Sutton no longer locked in. Forcing up and in, Fenomeno fouls it back into the screen, 0-2. Ball down and in, check swing low, taken, 1-2. 2-seamer up and away, outside, 2-2. Ball down and away, fouled off by Norm, he stays alive, off the end of the bat there, 2-2. 4-seamer up and in, chased it inside, strike 3, 3rd punch out for Sutton, 2 down. Base is empty for Banks, he's 0 for 1 today. That is his 3rd today, right? Let me check that. Yep. 2-seamer up and in on the first pitch, high and tight from Sutton, ball 1. Once again, Don is locked in. 4-seamer low, grounded back to Sutton, he'll fire to first, and that'll end the inning. To the 4th, it's 6-0, Gant, Wilson, and Lift due up. Here's Gant, 1 for 1 with a solo homer today. Started that shellacking last inning. Change up inside, strike called, 0-1. Slider middle in, rope to left center field, but that's going to hang up there for Clark. 1 down. Next up, Willie Wilson, 0 for 1 today. Popped out to second his first time up. A nice diving stab by Buffler in right. Line to Buffler this time. He'll make the catch. 2 down. There's Tough Lift, who homered in last inning as well. 1 for 1 with a solo shot. Cutter up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball at the knees, crushed by Lift to center field, but right at Damon, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Good bounce back inning for Cooper. She needed that. Bottom 4. It's still 6-0. McGriff, Buffler, and Damon due up. Here's McGriff, 1 for 1 with a single today. Curveball down and in on the first pitch, taken low. Ball 1. Seamer up and away. Blew it by McGriff, 1-1. Screwball down and away, fouled off out of this over the screen. 1-2. Two-seamer middle in. Fouled off. McGriff early on it. Still 1-2. Slider down and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Fourth punch out for Sutton. 1 down. Buffler up next, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second his first time up as he takes a check swing at a curveball at his knees inside. 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Late on it. 0-2. Sutton just fooling batters today. Screwball down and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Fifth punch out for Sutton. 2 down. Here's Damon, 0 for 1 today, intense. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Slider down and in. Taken low. 1-1. Four-seamer middle away. Grounded in to hold a third. Stay on the dive. Cuts it off. Gets up and fires to first. In time to get Damon. 1-2-3 inning for Sutton. Nice play, Ron. To the fifth. It's 6-0. Randolph, Starr, and Bell due up. Here's Randolph. 1 for 2 with a single today against the tense Cooper still. Fastball low on the cutter. Ball 1. Fastball up. Line to second. Into the gap. Extra bases for Randolph as it's over the diving Buffler's glove. He'll be misplayed by Damon as well. Coming around second is Randolph. He's going to get a triple out of this. He's on at third to lead off the inning. Here's Carlton Starr. 2-run homer last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. Locked in now. Just put it in the first row over the leaping Barfield's glove. Fastball at the knees, and that hits Cooper right in the chest. Oh, no. Infield single for Starr. It's 7-0 Freebooters. Let's check the injury to Cooper as Bell up next, 0 for 2 today. She's coming out as it did get her in the chest, but with the way her start's been going, you need to pull her. Coming out of the bullpen is Ryder McBride, who did not pitch in the first game this episode, so he's their most used reliever. Let's see how it does for him. So, McBride on the year, no record, an 0.96 ERA and a 0.75 whip. 2 earned runs given up in 8 appearances, 1 save, 18 2/3 innings pitched, 10 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 1 wild pitch, 3 hit batsmen, 4 walks, 16 strikeouts to lead the bullpen, and a batting average against of 161 is second best in the bullpen behind Sign Blinder. Let's see how Bell does. 0 for 2 today against McBride. Change of misses outside on the first pitch, ball 1. Fastball away, pulled foul by George, 1-1. Down in front of it. Front of the changeup below the knees, 1-2. Fastball up, grounded to second. This could be 2. Buffler to second, 1. Park to first, double play, and that's the first one we've hit into all episode. 2 down, bases empty for Burks, 1 for 2 with a solo homer today. Closes the book on Cooper, only gives up 7 earned runs today. Heater up and in, taken high, ball 1. Fastball down in the way is hit to the gap, right center field. That's going to be extra bases for Burks as it rolls all the way to the fence. Is he going to go for the inside the park home run again? Let's see. Noodle arm did not activate there for Damon, so we are going to hold Burks at third. It will be a triple this time. He's at third, 2 down for Taters. Solo homer last time up. He's 1 for 2. Went back-to-back with Burks as that two-seamer's outside. Ball 1. Fastball middle in, ripped to right center. Base hit over the diving Buffler's glove. Extra bases for Taters. Burks is going to score from third. It's 8-0 Freebooters. He's coming around. Noodle arm activates. Taters going for third. He's going to be in with a triple. Here's Say, 0 for 2 today. Lined out the left last time up. Two-seamer inside, misses from McBride. Ball 1. Fastball down, grounded to short. Easy play for Park on the backhand. Airmailed it into the stand, into the dugout, though, and that's an E6. Say will get second, run scores. It's 9-0. That's an unearned run to McBride. Here's Gant, 1 for 2 today. Change up, ripped foul by Ron, out of play, 0-1. Fastball away, checked outside, good hold, 1-1. Fastball down the way, popped it up to second, back by into shallow right center is Buffler. He'll put it away, and that'll finally end the inning. But 3 more come home, and we knock Cooper out of the game with a line drive to the body. 9-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Park, Bench, and Barfield due up. Got 10 minutes left before I got to go to work here. If we get to double digits, I'm going to stop the episode because it's basically over, folks. Here's Park, 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging his first time up. Four-seamer up and away, fouled off, 0-1. Curveball down and in. Rodney takes a check swing, strike called, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Fouled off as it jammed him, 0-2. Slider down and away. Chased it, strike 3. fifth punch out for Sutton, I believe. One down. Here's bench over one today. It's his sixth, actually. Wow, I miscounted. Screwball inside on the first pitch. Line to first, right at Taters. Two down. Base empty for Barfield. He's over one today. Curveball down on the first pitch. Fooled him. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Fouled back over the screen. 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Swing through it. Strike three. Seventh punch out for Sutton. 1-2-3. Fifth inning for him. Cut a sixth. It's 9-0. Wilson, Lift, and Randolph due up. There's Willie Wilson, 0 for 2 today. First pitch Slayer active. Lined out to second last time up. Fouled off the first pitch, 0-1. That's outside on the change, 1-1. Fastball up and away, hit up the middle, slow roller. Saved by Park on the dive. Late on the throw, infield single for Willie. He's 1 for 3. Next up is Lift, 1 for 2 with a homer. He lined out the center last time up. Change up in there at the letters, 0-1. Change up high, four-seamer high and away, nowhere near the zone, 1-1. Fastball away, line to second, one hopper to Buffler, to second one, Park to first, double play. Second one we've hit into in this game, 2 down. Here's Randolph, 2 for 3 with a triple and a single today. Change up, skied to left center, got under it, over for Damon, and that's going to end the inning. Bottom six is still 9-0. Clark, Phenomeno, and Banks do up against Sutton. Here's Clark, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk today. First pitch curveball down and in, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away, whiffed on it, 0-2. Tough out does activate though for Clark. Screwball down and away, checked outside, 1-2, good hold. Two-seamer up and in, popped up to short, Star behind the bag. In shallow center, puts it away, 1 down. It's the first time I've retired Clark today. Here's Phenomeno, 0 for 2 intense. He has struck out twice. Curveball down and away in the dirt, ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Norm ropes at the second, right at Randolph, 2 down. Base is empty for Ernie Banks. He's 0 for 2 today. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike, 0-1. As Sutton's now on fire. Slider down and away, low and outside, 1-1. Curveball down and in. Popped up behind third, foul territory. Say over for it. And he will put it away. Sutton has a quality start, shutout through 6, and he's on fire. He's feeling it. To the 7th, Star, Bell, and Burks due up. I think we're going to call it here, folks. Only got a few minutes left here, and we're up 9-0. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and let the boys take it the rest of the way. Star lead off. That'll be fine. Go handle it, boys. You got 3 innings. Let's see if Sutton gets that complete game. All right, we won the first game 20-0. Right now it's 9-0. So let's see how this one goes. We left that game. It was 16-0. They attacked on 4 more runs. Let's see what happens here. Will we get to double digits again? We will not. We will finish the game 9-0. So we end up beating them in the doubleheader today. A combined run score of 29-0. We are back to 500 on the season at 9-9. No manager moves. 1 roster move, Mike Musina signs to the Heaters as they're going to cut Raul Strikes from the rotation. That's a good signing there. Get a veteran who's better. And then Danny Deals gets +3 accuracy. He's almost to 60 now. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Getting there. Sim up to the next game here. We got time to do so. Hey, the Blowfish won again. They're picking on the Sandcats. Both teams now at 5-13 on the year, but their seasons are not looking great, honestly. Moose win there, so they actually lose again, so the Moose are falling into last place now. 2 games behind us. We're 3 games out of first. Wow, 17-inning marathon game. Jesus. Sandcats looking to bounce back against the Moonstars, and they'll lose again. Moonstars keeping pace with the Sirloins, half game behind them. Grass Eaters taking on the Pigs, and they do bounce back to win 3-0, so at least they do win a game this episode. They're still tied for the division lead, but we're only 2.5 behind. And the Crocs win again. Wow, they blew up the Sawtooth. Damn. Okay. All right, so next episode we're supposed to start with a doubleheader against the Sirloins. I want to highlight this 3-game series against the Moose, so we're going to skip these games here, and we're going to jump into this 3-game series here against the Moose, and then after that we have a 3-game series against the Hot Corners, both teams we've yet to see this season, so this should be a good look at our division rivals. Moose not looking so hot in last place right now, and then the Hot Corners, they're in 3rd place challenging for the division lead, so should be a good balance of matchups there. Probably going to be 2 separate episodes on that one, but looking pretty good so far. The team is doing well. Had a very good episode today. What do we got out here? Anything new to report on traits? Munstars has 1 more game to go before we can pick up. Carlton's, fastball hitter is a good trait, but it's going to take some time to build up the money for that, unfortunately, so... And nothing else. Okay, so the other good one is Stars, which we can afford in a few games, so we'll be able to build up for this one, which will be nice. I like this one. That's a good one. Fastball hitter for Star would be awesome. It would help it balance out the only first pitch Slayer trait on that one. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode today, guys. We beat in the Sim. Let's see. We lost to the Crocodons in the first game of the Sim, 7-6, and then in the 2 games we played, we blew the Herbisaurs out of the water, 20-0 and 9-0. Those are not typos. We took the Grass Eaters by storm. We're now back to 500 for the first time this season in a while. Let's see if we can get above 500 next episode in that 3-game series against the Moose, who are in last place currently. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over on this platform if you so choose. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, everybody.